Right about then, I started realizing that these guys, they're not even listening to the audience. They're not listening to what Tony's saying. They are very serious about tying me up and where I cannot get out.
They had a plan.
They had a plan. They were in the Tony said they were in the back talking about how they were going to tie it.
Oh, yeah, and they were working on their jokes. They had one joke. They each came on and did 2 minutes.
What was the joke?
What was the joke?
Oh, okay. Well, one police officer said, "Why is your rope larger than mine?" And he went, "Genetics."
He was a Gentile, I think.
Yeah.
And there's the police chief in the silver hair.
Yeah, that's the police chief, the same one that put me in the straitjacket. And I think, I got out of the straitjacket earlier that day pretty quick, so he was pretty determined. He was like, "You're not going to get out of this quick."
And because of the altitude, we were all suffering from lack of oxygen. If you're used to working in Las Vegas and you run on stage, high energy, breathing and working, up there the air is super, super thin. And we were all kind of like not breathing too well.
It's according to, Sean just asked me if you get so much rope, does it diminish the effect? Well, technically, it's supposed to. But in this case, like I said, I was kind of joking around with them, playing around, because I've done this so many times. I had softball teams challenge me. Look at the back of this when they lifted up the audience. There's audio on this. They just went, wow, it's like, and at that point, I think Tony tells them, "You can start now," and the minute I tugged on the rope, I knew that I was in trouble. Right about here is where he says, "You can try to escape now." And right about there, I went,
That was an crap look.
and he's counting because I'm trying to get out in less time than it took for them to tie me.
Wow.
And
Still had about a minute to spare.
Yeah.
Just about.
Yeah, and usually I try to keep it at least safely under 2 minutes, to get out,
So your plan is to try to get your feet out of there.
Right.
To get some slack.
Right, And there are a number of ways you can get slack.
What happens if the chair tips over?
Actually, sometimes it's better. And if the chair will break, it's better.
Oh, yeah.
Slack. But, of course, you can break a limb doing that, too, as Mary well knows, And I'm starting to gain a little bit of slack here. The hands were the most difficult things. I had rope burns for a week on my hands. They really spared no effort.
No pity there.
Oh, there's one hand finally got loose.
Finally got loose. And
wow.
Yeah.
And you still had to do the milk can yet.
Yeah, and that was the problem because we did the straitjacket and the milk can. The straitjacket was to follow right after this. And Tony had to, I was so out of breath from, it's nice and cool up there in Colorado, up there 2 miles up. It was nice and cool. That'll give you some slack. There you go. I finally got out.
All right.
And now Tony and all of them are saying, you have to do the straitjacket now.